Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about most of the time the food is messed up anyways. Doordash customer says she now has to sign for every delivery after getting too many refunds. I think we might have almost covered every aspect of this spectrum at this point. We've talked about people not getting refunds. We talked about the refund method that people are starting to use on Doordash and Uber Eats. We've talked about what happens when you use that method too many times. They stop refunding you. We talked about it when you use that method too many times, and now they force you to sign for it. And now this person has asked for a refund, not even for the bad reasons, but for the okay, I'm a customer, got a messed up order reasons. And now she has to sign for it. So with that said, I actually want to go over what is being said in this article, how it actually is for customers and gig workers and the company itself and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A TikToker said that she asked for one too many refunds from DoorDash and now has to sign for every order moving forward. TikToker Ariannarathbone at Ariannarathbone posted the short video on December 13th and generated over 1.2 million views. Many of those views came from commenters who said that they've had a similar experience with the delivery service. The things you do for content, huh? I'm going to leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. But yeah, if you ask for a refund too many times, because of the nature of DoorDash, you are seen as a high-risk customer. But not high enough risk to boot you from accepting a refund altogether. Oh no. You now have to sign for the order just to be sure that you're receiving everything, you know? In the video, she lip-synced to a verse from Lana Del Rey's Mariner's apartment complex that said, "They mistook my kindness for weakness. I effed up, I know that, but Jesus." You see that right there? That's why I don't actually show the TikTok on my videos. All of these TikToks from all of these people, I appreciate them sharing their story on TikTok. I appreciate the Daily Dot writing about it. But because the copyrighted nature of the video, I can't post it. You can't do that to me. The caption read, "When I keep refunding my DoorDash orders, even though it arrived, and now every time I have to sign for it." So you actually were screwing with the system. You were trying to game the system to get free food instead of actually doing the right thing. You're a piece of garbage. Honestly, most of the time, the food is messed up anyways, she reasoned. One time, my drink had cigarette ashes on it from the Dasher's car cup holder. I was disgusted. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of disgusting. I don't think it justifies your actions at all, but that is kind of gross, and I would understand you feeling disgusted for that. She also noted that she would typically claim that there was a missing item in the order to justify the refund rather than pinning any blame on the driver. As if suddenly that makes it okay. Like, I understand you not wanting to affect the driver, so you use this method, but still. DoorDash policy states charges paid by you for completed and delivered orders are final and non-refundable. DoorDash has no obligation to provide refunds or credits, but may grant them in each case in DoorDash's sole discretion. Yeah, that's DoorDash's way of just saying, we're gonna do whatever we want anyway, so F off. Despite that policy, some commenters said they have also tried that DoorDash hack and have been met with similar guardrails on subsequent orders. I like how they chose the term guardrails for that, because it's not like they're being told you're never getting a refund ever again. They're like, all right, we're gonna make sure that this is actually happening in the way you say it's happening. Otherwise, we can't work with you. Bro, that happened to me, one commenter said. I created a new account. It was too anxiety-inducing to sign for the orders. Okay, why was it anxiety-inducing? You're the one who's being shady as hell. Why are you anxiety-filled? Because you know you're doing the wrong thing? Because you know you're gaming the system? They should be afraid of the future because they're the bad guys at the end of the day. Another noted, as an old DoorDash driver, I'm not making anyone sign for it. I'm leaving it at your door and putting an X in the sign box. LMFAO, I got anxiety. Okay, why are you doing that? Why are you justifying their actions by putting yourself in that position? Like, why? That's a quick way to get deactivated right there. A third suggested if you refund an order, blame it on the store and not the dasher, because you can get them fired. Yeah, that's absolutely true. We can get deactivated for that stuff. If you blame us, we're gonna be the ones on the receiving end of that. However, another commenter said they have no hesitation blaming a dasher, noting, I would tell DoorDash the delivery driver ate my food and they'd always give me a refund. You're a piece of garbage. If you honestly think that's okay to genuinely destroy someone's ability to be financially stable, you're a piece of garbage and I really hope the worst for you. Rathbone responded, that's a little too far. I never blame the driver. At the very least, you're doing that, which is always appreciated. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. Honestly, I think that this whole DoorDash refund method, UberEats refund method, they really need to stop with this stuff. At some point, they're gonna start blacklisting specific buildings. Like, let's say you live in an apartment complex, this building can no longer get refunds. And now you're suddenly SOL. Like, how far does it have to go in order for you to do the right thing at the end of the day? Like, come on. For the DoorDash driver that was basically justifying their actions by just putting an X in the thing and calling it, that's not okay either. And the other commenter that was saying they would blame the driver without hesitation, like, you're the reason that a lot of us gig workers are so selective with our orders, because we know people like you are out there. Also, if you pull that stuff, you do realize we're the ones with your addresses at the end of the day. One day you're gonna do that to the wrong guy who really shouldn't have been on the platform anyway, but they got on because the background check system is flimsy at best, and you're gonna be the one who's really sorry at the end of the day. Now, I'm not justifying her actions under any circumstances. She shouldn't be gaming the system anyway, because she's really screwing it up for everyone else. But that also said, are there times where I'm like, all right, there are some things like I can't even touch because of the way it was handled? Yeah, that whole cigarette ashes thing from the DoorDasher's cup holder, that's kind of gross. And honestly, Dashers, you gotta keep your car clean for that reason. But it doesn't make this gamifying the system okay under any circumstances. All in all, if you can't afford to pay the full price and you're going for this refund method over and over again, don't even order on the platform, because it's gonna be unaffordable for you at the end of the day anyway. Do yourself a favor and try not to be on the platform if you are not in a financial position to pay the full price of it anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!